The term player refers to the hardware driving your content. This could be a smart display or external media player. The player section of the software is where player licenses can be added and assigned to your player hardware. Depending on the type of player you're using, we have specific setup guides in the knowledge base that help walk through setting up your players. Click on Getting Started Essentials and Player Setup Guides in the knowledge base. Also in the knowledge base, you will find specific notes on network requirements and firewall configuration for getting your players connected to your internet. From the home page of the knowledge base, search for Network Requirements or Firewall Configuration. For player setup guides, scroll down and click on Players from the main page of the knowledge base. This will provide a full list of EngagePHD supported players. If you're not sure what type of player you have or which setup to follow, please contact your EngagePHD representative. Once licenses have been allocated to your network, you can start adding players. If licenses have not yet been allocated to your network, please contact your EngagePHD representative. From the homepage dashboard, you will also see any licenses used and any licenses that have not been used. You can also use the Add Player option to assign unused licenses to a player. Most players can be added using the Add New button. Bright Sign players will require the Add Bright Sign Player button as part of their setup. When adding players, you will have the option to give your player a name under the description. It's good practice to be as detailed as possible when naming your players. The description can always be changed later as well. Once players are created, you can then use the device ID or Engage channel ID depending on the type of player you are using. Each setup guide will be specific with the ID that you will use when connecting your players to the software. Bright Sign players will have their own ID that will be part of the setup process.